Somehow... I still have to repair...
Ariana. Ariana!
Who...
Ariana, can you hear my voice?
Yes, but... who are you?
Wait, you can hear me? Oh, thank goodness! I finally reached you!
Huh?
Even though the book is just partially repaired, some magic power has been restored. You defeated that monster, so if you can complete the rest of the repairs, then
What are you saying?
Oh, I'm sorry. Thanks to you, the magic power within this codex has entered the world again. You did well, Ariana.
How do you know me?
I know everything.
So, you're a god?
I'm no god, but I am capable of helping you at least.
You can help me?
You used most of your energy while fighting that beast, but there's one more thing you have to do. Please hang on for a little longer, Ariana.
Did I pass out? I don't really understand what happened. But I'm still alive, so there's that. I still have a job to do. Not bad, not bad. I, the Librarian Ariana Virelis, command you, repair this story to its original form. There once was an older sister who lost everything in war, and she mourned deeply. She lost herself and held darkness in her heart, which became a hollow shell. She was trapped and powerless in this self-made prison. But her younger sister's care shone light on the darkness of her heart, and her shell was close to breaking. By a cruel twist of fate, however, the younger sister's light was snuffed out when she fell to poison. The older sister, deprived of her light, searched for salvation from a deity. Her prayer was heard by the goddess, and the older sister traded her own life to save her younger sister. Moved by the older sister's love, the goddess transformed into a great healing tree. And so the world was filled with the power of a new element. A devoted heart gives itself away selflessly, always sacrificing. Thus goes the story of the magic of water and one of the 7 hero codices.
Ariana. Why are you sleeping in a place like this?
I apologize.
Is something wrong? Are you injured?
No, I'm fine. I finished repairs successfully, but...
So what might be the matter? Were there any issues afterward?
Well, it was tougher than usual, you see. I've never done such a brutal repair.
Most interesting. Please go on, and don't spare the details. I see. So you were assailed by vicious monsters. That does sound rather challenging, but repairs conducted within codices are always such. You are a foreign entity within the Codex's story. Removing you is only a natural recourse for it.
Yes, I understand that. Many codices depict conflict between humanity and demons, so they've put me in dangerous situations plenty of times. But this time, the dangerous situation itself was the unusual part. Or, well... it's more like the Codex itself was peculiar.
So you propose that it was different from other codices, yes? Well, of course, these are not any average tomes that you're repairing. That book contains more power than tens of thousands of normal codices combined. It is one of the 4 elementals. If that were not enough, it has been altered. It's little wonder that it would seem atypical.
I understand that too, but does that mean the monsters that attacked me were more violent because of the Codex's alteration?
I have no way of knowing. You are the only one capable of entering a codex and experiencing its story. If you are saying this, then it must be so.
It was very strange and very risky. I've been in plenty of sticky situations before, but they were easy to handle with magic. But this time around...
You seem quite fatigued.
Yes. I mean, no. I'm fine.
Do not overextend yourself. Your task is understandably trying. Did you not say that repairing is a battle?
Well, I did, but...
Your repairs are something no other librarian can emulate. You aren't simply adding ink to faded letters or restoring torn pages. You enter the Codex and directly repair the story written inside. It is 10 times faster than a regular repair. Due to this, it consumes your stamina and magic power. That you're exhausted is to be expected. So you should rest for today, Ariana. Not here, but in your own bed.
Berkeley, sir?
What is it?
This alteration incident... We're calling it an incident, but is there any connection to the monsters appearing inside the Codex? I have this hunch that the culprit wove some kind of plan into their alterations.
But of course, it would be odd if they lacked a motive. This is an act of terrorism against humanity. Thanks to this scoundrel, magic has been lost to humanity. The impact is incalculable.
Why did the culprit do this?
You'd have to ask them directly. However, it is not your duty to search for them. It is mine. That they were able to alter the codices at all falls on me, as the library director. Your only task is to return magic to the world once more.
I understand.
This is merely conjecture, but I suspect that the monsters that targeted you were embedded there by the perpetrator. If you alter a codex, it follows that a librarian will repair it. In other words, they expected that you would arrive.
Then the culprit knows about me? That I'm the only one capable of entering codices? That can't be. That would mean they unleashed those violent monsters in the Codex for me.
It makes sense when we view it from this lens, though it remains a theory. Since there was danger within the Codex of Water, we should assume the others will be the same. Are you worried?
I'd be lying if I said I wasn't, but... I know I'm the only one who can do this, so I'll overcome my fear.
It seems you've inherited that from your father.
Huh?
That courage, that heroism. I'm musing that it was passed down to you from him.
Was my father a brave person?
Very much so. He had quite the sense of justice. I'm sure that charmed your mother. Something wrong?
No. It's just the first time I've heard you talk about my parents, I think.
I wish to be sympathetic, considering you've lost them.
They aren't dead. My parents aren't dead. They just had somewhere to be, for a reason.
That may be true. There is no proof that they've passed on.
They're alive. I'm sure of it, even if I don't have any evidence to prove it.
I suppose it simply means that they haven't been found yet. Speaking of which, that pen I gave you.
Pen? You mean this?
Your father used it when he was a librarian.
Really?
Now you have been given an important responsibility as well. But you aren't alone. That pen and your bond with your father is always with you. Never forget that.
Yes.
And, though I'm sure it will be difficult, I will be relying on you to continue making repairs.
Yes. Thank you, Berkeley. Mom. Dad. I'm not brave like you, Dad. So please, Lend me your courage. I'm so tired.
My lady, have you returned?
Oh, Vester, please come in.
Very well. Pardon me. Welcome back, my lady. You seem weary.
I'm completely wiped out for the day. I feel like I used 40 times more magic and stamina than usual.
That sounds quite draining. Here, I've prepared a meal for you.
Thank you, Vester. You're the only one who's kind to me in the library.
No, that isn't true. The staff of the library all care about you.
I really think you're the only one who treats me so nicely. No, you definitely are.
Goodness, you truly must be exhausted to say such a thing. Now, please enjoy your meal before it gets cold.
Thanks. What did you cook today? Just soup?
I apologize, my lady. Ever since magic vanished, it has affected even the distribution of goods. The world is experiencing a shortage of resources.
I see.
So I decided I should begin rationing the library supplies. I truly apologize.
You don't need to apologize. Everyone around the world is going through the same thing, and besides... This is really delicious. Thanks for all your help, Vester.
My lady. Oh, that's right. If there's ever a time you can't withstand your hunger, please don't hesitate to inform me. I shall provide you food even if I must convince the staff.
I'll be fine. I'm too tired to have an appetite. And even if I were hungry, I can be patient.
We can't have that. You are the only magic user in the world who can enter codices, my lady. Nobody else can do these repairs. I couldn't possibly ask you to endure such a thing.
That may be true, but I'm sure the other librarians are hungry too.
You mustn't think that way. You are the only one who can engage in this kind of work. Even if you were to be a bit gluttonous, I'm certain the others wouldn't mind.
Gluttonous?
Well, you seem to be full of energy.
Hey, Davina, could you at least knock?
I don't believe I've ever knocked. Anyway, it seems you succeeded in repairing the Codex of Water. I must commend you.
Huh?
What's wrong?
Did you just praise me?
I did.
The sharp-tongued and cold Davina?
I'd appreciate you not giving me strange descriptors.
Then the Davina who always looks down on others and acts better than everyone?
It isn't an act. I am better. Besides, I've praised people before. Especially you, the one who's capable of using magic that I cannot.
Hey, Vester? Davina's acting weird today. She must be plotting something.
Don't be rude, my lady. Miss Davina is purely expressing her respect.
Respect? Are we talking about the same Davina? There's absolutely no way.
That's very harsh, but oh well. I came to discuss a different topic.
So there really is something going on. What is it this time?
How's that? I can't satiate your hunger, but your magic power should be restored.
Oh, you're right. Thank you, Davina.
No need to thank me. And from now on, you'll be capable of restoring your own magic and stamina.
I was always able to do that, though.
The healing power of your own codex can't compare to the healing power of water magic. Though you can't cast the spell to restore your power that I just used.
Yes, because there's no codex for it.
Even if there was, it would likely be difficult to grasp. It's impossible even for me, the demon using the magic, to put into words. In that sense, it may be similar to your own magic. It can only be described as an ability you were born with, after all.
I guess so. Even if you asked me to write down the magic that lets me enter codices, I wouldn't even know what to write.
I'll make sense of it one day. I've already found a clue.
Really?
Yes, so don't overexert yourself, Ariana. Now, or hereafter.
Thanks for worrying about me.
Of course. Humans who can use magic in a world where it's disappeared are very valuable. I can't well lose such a rare sample.
Sample? Did you just say I'm a sample? Is that why you looked after me when my parents left and created Vester to take care of me? You've just been watching over me since I was a child like you were observing some kind of exotic animal?
Please calm yourself, my lady. Miss Davina is simply joking as she always does. Isn't that right, Miss Davina?
It's true that you're an interesting, gifted person. But calling you a sample was going too far. I've never thought of you as a lab rat. And you are the child of my lost friends. I feel it's my natural duty to watch over you and your growth.
When you say your lost friends, you're talking about my mom and dad, right? I know I've asked before, but are there any leads?
If there were, I would have already used them and tracked them down.
Right. If even the great magician Davina can't find them.
Oh, are you giving up?
Of course not. If you can't find them, then I will. By becoming a greater magician than you.